Yo, what's up, guys? So, yeah, I just came back from trying to take a picture for the thumbnail that I'm gonna use to teach you guys how to do this specific edit in Photoshop today, but let's just say it didn't exactly work out. But anyway, that's besides the point. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to edit text behind an object in Adobe Photoshop CC. Alright, so you guys have probably seen this effect being used in like many other YouTubers' thumbnails. If you actually go across YouTube, like at all the other like travel filmmakers, you will see that a lot of them implement this effect in a Photoshop, which you can do, whereas like you would edit the text behind an actual object to seem like the text is actually a part of the actual image. And believe it or not, it's actually a pretty simple edit. Only takes a few minutes, and yeah, I'll show you guys how to make it look just like how the professionals make it look. All right, so the first thing you really want to have is a good font, because as this is text that will be taking up a majority of the actual YouTube thumbnail, you will want a font that catches your eye and sticks out. And right now we're gonna switch over to my laptop so I can show you guys where you can get these fonts downloaded. So yeah, let's go. All right, you guys, so basically the font that we will be using, or at least that I have been using for the past couple of thumbnails, is the Surfing Capital font. So basically this is the font that the filmmaker Sam Colder uses in a lot of his thumbnails, and if you use this font, you know, you will be able to create the same effect that he does in his thumbnails. So basically, you just want to search up Surfing Capital on your search engine and just go to defont.com and then hit download right over here on the right side. And basically, once you have it downloaded, you want to extract this zip file using WinRAR. And since it actually takes a lot of processing power to actually open up this file, instead of actually installing the font by double clicking and opening the file, you will want to right click it and then click install. That way you won't actually have to load up the actual text, and it won't take you forever to get it installed. So yeah, you know, this step's really optional. You know, it just helps to have a better looking font to create, you know, these thumbnails. So yeah, let's get into the second part of the video. All right, guys, so basically, I just created a new file, and the dimensions I actually used for this was 1280 by 720, which is actually the dimensions for a YouTube thumbnail. And I just dragged and dropped my image from my desktop onto my actual canvas so that I can get working on it right now. So as you can see, I just have my image sized to how I want it to be sized. You know, I'm centralized, have good spacing, I guess you could say, on the background. I'm not a professional photographer by any means, so yeah, I really can't, you know, tell you guys how to fix up your photo or whatever. Just make sure you have it framed in a way that you like. And next step that you actually want to do is to duplicate this layer just in case you make any mistakes on it. So yeah, and then after that, you're going to want to make all the edits from here on out on this additional layer. So next, what you're basically going to want to do is you're going to want to go over here to the fourth icon on the left and go to the quick selection tool, click on that, and basically you're just going to start outlining the edges of whatever you know, object you're trying to get to place in front. In this case, this object is me, so yeah, let's get to that right now. And as you can see, there we go. We have me outlined. And so basically what you're gonna do right now is you want to go to layer, and then you're going to want to go to layer mask, and then you're going to want to do reveal selection. So obviously you can't really see anything right now because you are actually cutting out the object and layering it on top of whatever the background is. So if you actually go here and you turn off the other layer that we made a duplicate of, you can actually see that it's just me outline. And as you can see, this is where the actual effect starts taking shape. So yeah, let's get on to the next step right now. All right, you guys, so on to the next part. So now what we are going to do is add our text behind the object. So, in this case, me. So basically you just want to go head over here and go over to the horizontal type tool. And for this, you just want to go here and then type whatever you want. Since this is going to be my tutorial on how to place text behind an object, I'm just going to write text behind object. Yep, object tutorial. And then in order to get whatever font I had last time or that I downloaded before, you just want to go over to the fonts, hopefully they load up, and you're going to want to search for the one that is called Surf in Capital. And as you can see, there we go. That's the font. And then right now, you just want to increase the font size. Obviously, this isn't going to be my end, but yeah, I generally like to change my font to a white color, as you can see, so that stands out against the background. But in this case, as you can see in the top right corner here, that I don't really think that's gonna work. So yeah, we're gonna have to find a font color that will work. So next up, you just want to central align the text, so then it will be centered in that text box that you guys put up. And yeah, so now is the part where I just find, the perfect size for whatever I want to be doing with this. And then it's just trial and error at this point, honestly. And yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, you're going to want to move this text layer in between the two layers that you have right over here on the right. So as you can see, that's basically the effect, right? You guys can see the text is behind the foreground. So yeah, now we just adjust, and I will show you guys the end result with everything. And as you guys can see, this is actually the final product. And as you can see, the text is behind the foreground, which is the effect that we're trying to go for. So now here on out, all you have to do is export this as a JPEG or a PNG file. Doesn't really matter, because I'm going to be using this as a thumbnail. And yeah, hopefully if this guys helped you, just like, subscribe, and yeah, see you guys in the next video.